everyone. Welcome to another episode of RS Tech Talk. I'm your host, Miguel Gudino from RS Americas, and in today's episode, we have our special guest, Bridget from Hubbell, where we're going to be talking about their EdgeConnect screwless technology and how it provides the fastest termination devices out there. So, Bridget, really glad to have you here. But before we start talking about Hubbell's EdgeConnect, can you tell us a quick bit about your background and role at Hubbell?
Sure. Hi, I'm Bridget Costigan. I am the product manager at Hubbell for switches and straight blade commercial receptacles, as well as surge protectors and some other wiring devices. And I've been there about 2 years now.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that really quick introduction, Bridget. And really looking forward to learn more about Hubbell's EdgeConnect. Now, to start off, can you tell us about the EdgeConnect technology and how it all works?
Sure, absolutely. So the way that EdgeConnect works is within the wiring device, there is a spring clamp terminal that actually clamps down on the wire after it's inserted and the plunger is pressed down, and it is strengthening over time. So in a traditional screw terminal device, you obviously have to wrap the wires around the screws, tighten the screws. Now there's even a new NEC code requirement for the torque to which you need to tighten those screws. And over time, there can be what's called strand relaxation. So it actually gets looser over time. But now with heat, vibration, and usage, that all causes the spring clamp terminal within inside the EdgeConnect device to clamp down even tighter. So the termination's getting stronger over time, not weaker. So this eliminates any concern of safety or issues with overheating and things like that. So it's a much stronger termination, also obviously is faster to perform.
Right, exactly. So pretty much it saves time, which sounds like it could cascade into other benefits with that screwless technology. So could you tell us some main reasons of why Hubbell developed this technology for our customers?
Sure. So we try to be at the forefront of innovation in the industry. Wiring devices haven't changed too much in the last several years. So we wanted to really think of how to save our customers time and therefore money, allowing them to move on to the next job more quickly, complete more jobs, not have to worry about the new torque requirement, and have a stronger termination. So we were looking into what would be a quicker, easier way to wire a device. And really found that the spring clamp option and termination worked the best for this solution. And we went about applying it to many of our products as we feel it is the way the industry is headed towards more screwless termination.
Gotcha. So pretty much it provides us saying that everybody likes hearing, save time and save money, right?
Hopefully, yes.
Yes. So now that we have a background on how and why, let's look into the portfolio. I did do a bit of research on these, and it looks like there's a few main categories in here, right? So can you go over the devices and what Hubbell offers?
Sure. So we released this EdgeConnect termination across the breadth of our product line. So we have industrial grade devices like our twist lock receptacles, plugs, connectors. We also then released it last year in our standard straight blade receptacles, as you can see here. So we have single receptacle, duplex receptacles, and then within that product line, there's a whole range of different options from 15 amp to 20 amp, tamper resistant, hospital grade, all different colors. We have decorator option, which would be more like you see here. And we have options for controlled devices, which is a new trend in the industry, wanting to be able to control the power output for energy savings purposes. Sometimes you want dual controlled, so both outlets on the receptacle to be controlled, or one. So we offer both or one controlled. And we offer a new option as well with a shorter bridge strap. So you can see a standard device has this strap. And we found we have a lot of OEM customers or contractors doing prefab work, people that are mounting these devices into various applications, and they need to remove these ears. And it can be challenging and time consuming. So we tooled the actual shorter bridge strap you see here. So now you can order a modified SKU in the EdgeConnect devices as well with a shorter strap so the ears are already removed. It even has a threaded screw hole like you see here. So when you're using an industrial cover something like this
Right.
Rayco cover you might use, it can be very challenging as you have to break the ears off and
okay, I see.
then use a nut to screw into. But now, since the hole is threaded, you don't even need a nut. You can just screw right in and be done.
Awesome.
It's also much easier to access the wires. You can imagine on a screw terminal device, it's very challenging to wire. Now you could just insert from the back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good to hear the variety of devices to choose from for different situations. So with that in mind, can you give us application or industry examples of where the EdgeConnect can excel?
I would say it's really perfect for a lot of applications. So like I had mentioned, industrial kind of MRO customers, some OEM customers, anyone doing service work and service technicians that have to go on calls for changeouts. This is a much faster device to swap in, saving you a lot of time there. So, we have decorator products and switches. So we have a lot of residential contractors maybe using decorator devices for a more stylistic approach. We have commercial customers like hospitals and hotels and really any type of building or construction project where it's going to just save you time and also have a stronger termination, and you don't have to be worried about how it was installed or who installed it necessarily. You're confident in the integrity of the termination as it lies with Hubbell and this technology.
Well, really, really great examples, Bridget. I think that will give a better idea to our viewers on where to install these EdgeConnect devices. So, Bridget, that is pretty much all I had for you today. But before we sign out, is there any last thoughts?
Sure. So I think that this is an exciting time in the industry. I think screwless termination is really going to be the way that the industry is going, especially with the new torque requirements. A few years ago, we were at the forefront of the SnapConnect devices, which is another screwless termination solution. And now this is just adding yet another helpful wiring device option and termination option for our customers. So I think that this is going to be an exciting change and offer a really great solution for a lot of people across many applications.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Bridget. I really appreciate your time for coming down here and go over the Hubbell's EdgeConnect. And I hope our viewers learned how it can increase efficiency and lower labor costs. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Remember to check out RS and Hubbell for your future projects. And we'll catch you next time on the RS Tech Talk.
Sure. So the way that you would wire an EdgeConnect device is simply insert the wire and then press down the plunger, and it's terminated.
You are done.
And it accepts 10 to 14 gauge wire, solid or stranded.
Okay, and how do you remove it?
Great question. Well, hopefully you won't have to be removing it,
right.
but if you do need to, there's these leverage points built into the device, and you take a small screwdriver and lift it up.
Okay, fast and easy.